بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. من يهدي الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear sisters, my dear daughters, welcome to this new series about the kinship ties and in Islam, how to keep a good kinship ties and what many informations, inshallah, we're going to have it in this lectures. It's inshallah, we're going to be 3 lectures over 3 weeks. Just to give us a brief idea about how to keep our kinship ties as came in the Islamic regulations. At the beginning, I want to tell you about the source of this course, the information or the reference coming from that academic curriculum about the kinship ties, and actually it was in Arabic language and being translated by Dr. Rasha Noor and Dr. Fatma Fikri. I would like to express my deep gratitude for their efforts. It was a long journey for them to finish, alhamdulillah. So I would like to thank them and may Allah reward them abundantly. We want to know the goals of these lectures and what we want from you to know in this what we call these lessons, mini lessons about the kinship ties. The goals are to recognize the importance of kinship ties in Islam and to do your responsibilities towards your relatives and to treat your parents with dutifulness and respect. So should be at the end of these lectures to have these goals to be achieved by all our children, inshallah, after finishing these lectures. We'll start in the kinship ties by the rights of parents as came in Islam. The rights of parents in Quran and Sunnah. Because actually when we are speaking about the rights of parents, our source is from the Quran and Sunnah. So we have in Quran and Sunnah many ayat talking about the rights of parents. Actually, this is because parents always sincere in taking care of their children while growing up and sacrifice a lot for their well-being. Yani Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we go to the Quran to see these ayat concerning the rights of the parents, we'll find that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always associate or following the order by worshipping him immediately by to be kind and dutiful to the parents. Like what we have here in Surah An-Nisa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. So how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ordering us and associated his remembrance subhanahu wa ta'ala with doing the rights of parents. بِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, to be kind to your parents. Also in another ayah في سورة لقمان, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حملته أمه وهنا على وهن وفصاله في عامين أن اشكر لي ولوالديك إلي المصير. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this ayah is يعني advising the every mankind and every Muslim by his parents, especially his mother. Here the ayah is talking about the mother and how she got pregnant in this a daughter or son, and how she was bearing all the difficulties during her pregnancy when he was still weak, so weak, وهنا على وهن, weak over weak, until he become an embryo and then an infant, and then it will to be delivered from his mother and then started to grow up. So all these needs efforts, need sacrifice, need a lot to be especially from the mother. And Allah is saying to be grateful to me, anushkur li, and be grateful first to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah created all of us since He created Prophet Adam, and the direct cause made the direct cause of our presence in this life is a parents. That's why usually in the ayat, the rights of the parents is following the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah wants from us to worship Him, following immediately after that to be kind and dutiful to our parents. Here, when we come to the rights of parents or parental rights, we can see that it is divided into two main sections. The first section is righteousness to them and honoring them, and the second part is avoidance of ingratitude toward them. So the first part is to be dutiful to them, honoring them, birr al-walidain, and the second part is avoidance of ingratitude or عدم العقوق, عدم عقوق الوالدين. So in this lecture, inshallah, we're going to take the first part, which how to be righteousness and honoring your parents. Here in Surah Al-Isra, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِندَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا فَلَا تَقُل لَّهُمَا أُفٍّ وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا وَقُل لَّهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in this ayah, for your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him. So you can see here the first order, that you only worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then after that, what comes immediately? And honor your parents. وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ, if one of or both of them reach old age in your care, عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرِ. And you can see here the word of in your care. We don't have care homes in Islam. The care of the parents when they become old, either with the daughter or with the son. So in your care here, إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ, in your care. Never say to them فَلَا تَقُل لَهُمَا أُفْ, just like that, أُفْ. When they have comments that you don't like, don't ever say أُفْ. This أُفْ you will have sins. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to ask forgiveness about that and ask their forgiveness also. Just أُفْ. We don't say yelling or bad comments or raising your voice or just making things with your hand to try to object what they are telling you. Just here. So وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا, rather address them respectfully. قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا, respectful way of talking to our parents. Remember that I'm bringing the ayat from the Quran. So it's not my opinion or it's not my advice. It is the advice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who created us, and He's ordering us to make these rights for our parents. Now, this actually honoring them and be kind to them, especially when they are old age, it's not an easy thing. Usually during for example, our grandma, our grandpa, if we are thinking about their way of thinking, they always have a different way of thinking. They want something that we don't see it is right, but they want it. So you have to be patient, you have to obey them. as a daughter or as son. طب what will be the reward? What I will get benefit from that? Because this will make me do efforts and be patient and even try not to say bad words or even if. So what will be the thing? What will be the benefit, the rewards? So here we're going to enumerate the benefits of obeying parents. Number one, best way to earn good deeds. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned about one of the Sahaba, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, narrated that I asked Allah Messenger, "O Allah Messenger, what is the best deed?" One of the companion is asking the Prophet, "What is the best deed?" So the Prophet replied, "To offer the prayers at their early stated fixed time, to do your prayer at its time." Then the Sahabi or the companion is saying, then what's next? What next in goodness? So the Prophet ﷺ replied, to be good and dutiful to your parents. So the best deed that you can do is doing your prayers at its fixed time and to be dutiful to your parents. What else? What else from the benefits of obeying parents? It is the way to Allah's pleasure. If you ask every Muslim, what is your ultimate goal in this life? He will tell you, I want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be pleased with me. Why we want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be pleased with us? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He's pleased with us, He will make us enter the Jannah, which is the goal of every Muslim, that he wants to enter the Jannah. So Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As narrated that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Allah pleasure, if you want Allah pleasure, so Allah pleasure results from the parents' pleasure. If you make your mother smile or your father to smile at you, you made something that made them happy. So be sure that Allah is pleased with you because of what you did with your parents. And the reverse, Allah displeasure result from parents' displeasure. If you made your parents angry or sad or you made something bad for them, be sure that Allah will be displeased with you. So you are the one to choose what you want. The third benefit of obeying parents is better than a nawafil, even the jihad. Jihad means that it is striving for the sake of Allah in the army, in the Muslim army, defending the religion, which is a very high status. And those who are being martyred for the sake of Allah is having a very high place and in Jannah. Now, better than that is being dutiful to your parents. Abdullah ibn Amr reported that a person came to Allah Messenger and sought permission to participate in jihad. Whereupon the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, "Are your parents living?" He said, "Yes." So the Prophet told him, thereupon he said, "You should put in your best efforts in their service." And Allah knows best. This Sahabi seems to be that he is the only son for his parents. So when he came to the Prophet told him, "You stay with them and made your best effort in their service, and this will be equivalent to your jihad." So you can see how much it is very precious to be dutiful to our parents. What other benefits? Obeying parents is one of the reasons for answering your dua. Sometimes I have questions to come. We made a lot of dua and there is no response for the dua, or the dua is not being responded. If you want your dua to be answered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be dutiful for your parents. Umar radiallahu anhu said, I heard Allah Messenger saying, there would be come to you Uwais ibn Amir al-Qarni, Al-Qarn is a branch of tribe that is present in Yemen. The Prophet ﷺ told the Sahaba about a man, his name is Uwais. And this man was living in Yemen. And he told them that after time in the future, means after the Prophet will pass away, this man will come to you, will come to make Hajj in Mecca. And he gave them the character or the mark that they can know this man. He is a man, his name is Uwais, and he's from Yemen. And he told them that he been suffering from leprosy, which would have been cured, but for a space of dirham, which is small circular lesion in his skin. This is one of the things that it's characteristic for him. And his treatment with his mother would have been very kind. If he would take an oath in the name of Allah, if he يعني make an oath, يعني means that he make dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he would honor it, means that Allah will respond to him. Ask him to beg Allah forgiveness for you, in case it is possible for you. Actually, this hadith, the Prophet told Umar ibn al-Khattab about him, about Wais, and also Ali ibn Abi Talib. And when the Prophet told them about Wais, Wais was present actually and living in Yemen with his mother. And he was the only son for her. I think his father was not there because the riwayat didn't mention about his father. So he was keeping on staying with his mother. He didn't go to see the Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam. He didn't go for make Hajj. He was just sitting with his mother and is taking care of her. So the Prophet told the Sahaba about him that one day he will come to you, and when he will come to you, ask him to ask forgiveness, to ask Allah forgiveness for you. Now, I want you to just focus. The Prophet is telling whom? Is telling Umar ibn al-Khattab and Ali ibn Abi Talib, who are already have the glad tidings of being in Jannah. Al-Ashra al-Mubasharun bil-Jannah from them, Umar ibn al-Khattab. So he's telling, and Ali telling them about that man. So you can see how much he's great and his appreciation and being honored by the Prophet ﷺ. And this actually happened after the Prophet passed away, and then it came Umar radiallahu anhu as the second Khalifat for the Muslims. He every year he used to go for Hajj and ask about Uwais. He he goes to the place where the Yemeni people are present and ask, where is Uwais? You have Uwais with you? You have Uwais with you? And then until one time he found him, and he found all the things that the Prophet mentioned about him. So he told him, make dua for me and for Ali. The Prophet told us to ask you to make dua for Allah to forgive us. So Uwais made dua for them, and then people started to have the hadith, and a lot of people wants to go to him because Allah is responding his dua in order to make dua for the Sahaba. So what happened to Uwais? Uwais vanished. Uwais disappeared. He went to a place that no one knows. But actually, what about this story? The important thing in this story, that because he was dutiful to his mother, caring about her, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made his dua accepted. Also, one of the benefits of obeying parents is one of the greatest reason to enter Jannah. Prophet ﷺ mentioned a parent is the best of the gates of Jannah. So if you wish, keep to the gate or lose it. We know that Jannah, there is 7 gates of Jannah. One of the gates of Jannah is people who will enter through this gate, the people who were dutiful to their parents. So as if it is a way, your way to Jannah. Also, we'll find that in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us example of those who were dutiful to their mothers from the prophets, like Prophet Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, and Prophet Yahya. Both of them were obedient to their mother, and this we can find it in Surah Maryam about Prophet Yahya. He mentioned Allah about him, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَبَرًّا بِوَالِدَيْهِ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ جَبَّارًا عَصِيًّا. So here that barran biwalidayhi means kindly treating his parents, and he was not arrogant, jabbaran, or disobedient, asiya. This is about Prophet Yahya. Also about Prophet Isa, the Quran mentioned about him, وَبَرًّا بِوَالِدَتِي وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْنِي جَبَّارًا شَقِيًّا. And to be kind to my mother. Of course, the mother of Prophet Isa is Lady Maryam, alayhi salam. And to be kind to my mother, he hasn't made me arrogant or shaqiyya. Shaqiyya means weak. So these are examples from the prophets that they were dutiful to their parents. Now we'll come after knowing the benefits of treating the parents. And if you really want to have a lot of good deeds to enter the Jannah, to have your dua accepted, and that Allah pleased with you, all this bounty that comes to those who are treating their parents kindly. So I think all these benefits and rewards mentioned in the Sunnah or in the Hadith will make us try by every means to treat our parents according to Islam. So in this aspect, we must mention very important thing. Obeying parents in Islam is not materialistic or for gaining benefits. This is very important because I know that the environment around you, especially our children here in the Western environment, they have everything of having benefits. You are obeying your parents because they are raising you, they are providing you with drinks, with food, and so on. But when you reach certain age or certain state, you can separate from them, and so you are not owing them anything. This is not in Islam. This is not in Islam. That's why very important for every Muslim son and daughter to know what Allah wants from us as Muslim. Our relations with our parents is not beneficial. We will not treat them kind because we have benefits from them, and once the benefits is vanished or stopped at a time, I will go and I will never come back to this home. Or even I will come back, I will just be once per year, and very cold relation between me and my parents. It's not in Islam. And moreover, we will be sinful if you think like that. The relation between us and our parents in Islam is our religion, is worshipping. Actually, you are worshipping Allah by treating your parents kindly. As we mentioned, that it is better than nawafil, it's better than jihad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the best thing to do in your life is to do your prayers at its time and to be dutiful to your parents. If you make your parents smile, so Allah will be pleased with you. So this will be a religion, is obeying our parents is religion, and worshipping and good deeds gaining. Religion, worshipping, and good deeds gaining. Now we'll come to the interactive part of the lecture. If I'm going to ask you how to treat your parents kindly by giving me example, you can send me messages on the chat room just to tell me example of try to think with me how to make our parents pleased with us or to treat them kindly. Any ideas? Hmm. You can write on the chat and send me the message. Any ideas? Huh. Karma and Lily. Always visit them when they are old. Yes, excellent. This is good. And if they need you, yeah, Karma or Lily, they should be in your home. When you grow up and married and have your own home, and if Mama or Baba, God forbid, they are sick and need your help, you must bring them to your home. You will not leave them alone. Excellent. Alia, excellent. Cook for them. Very good idea, actually. Cooking. And Ali, help around the house, excellent. Vacuum or cleaning, excellent. This is very good. Yes, helping them. Mm, yes, excellent. Karma and Lily staying close, yes, in contact. How to make them smile? Tell me what you think. How I make Mama smile or Baba? What can I do? Laraib, spend time with them. Excellent. Is good to just ask them, how was your day, Mama, today? What happened when I am at school or at college? Something happened. Try to make a conversation. Talk to your Mama, talk to your Baba. It's not always, okay, the lunch is good. His lunch is already ready. Okay, finish the lunch. I'll go to my room and I don't know anything after that in the house. So try to spend more time. Excellent, Laraib. What else? Karma and Lily ask if they need help. Excellent, if they need help. And Ali, yes, never insult them. We said even if is not accepted. Interact with them. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Okay, barakallahu fikum. Excellent. Now let us see what I'm brought for you to help you more. So this is talk to them kindly, as you mentioned, talk to them kindly without oof. Obey them, and when I obey my parents, we have to know very important thing that no one will care about you more than them. No one ever in this world will love you more than your parents. Just put it as a rule of thumb. No one in this world will love you more than your parents. So wherever they do from they want from you, they advise you, just obey their advice. Even if you are not knowing what is, maybe it's not right in your way or in your mind, but be sure that they want your happiness. They want your life to be better than their life. Every parent, either father or mother, wants their children to be the best, better than them. They don't want you to have any troubles that they faced. They know, of course, that you will face troubles because this is life. Life is test. But at least they will give you their experience. Please don't belittle their experience because their experience they gained along many long years, many years happen. Yani they are older than you and know many things you don't know. So try to start from what they end in order to make your life more easier. What else? Smile to them when asking you to do something for them. Smile. Don't, okay, I will go to do now cooking. Okay, I will do now vacuum. Try to make a smile and to be pleased when they wants to from you to help them. Do not extend your hand on the dining table before them. When we are sitting on the dining table and there is food plates, you will look to them and see if they're going to extend their hand. So you have to wait. Wait until they finish, and then you will go with your hand to take. But don't race with them or don't go to take food before them. This is from the dutiful to the parents. Don't shout, of course. Don't shout to them. And You can bring simple gifts for them from time to time, even if it is flower, even if it is something, for example, most mothers like chocolate. If you will bring them chocolates, will be very good. They will smile so much. So don't worry. So if you bring something that they love, or something you know about your mother or your father that he like, just bring it simple. It's not important to be expensive, but just that let يعني them know that you are caring and you are thinking about them. Choose nice words. This is very important when talking to them, to choose nice words. For example, oh, my beautiful mother. Oh, my beautiful daddy. Oh, you look smart today. You look handsome today. Oh, look to the man. Try to talk in a nice way, different way that make them smile to you. And this is a very important to raise their mood. Sometimes, especially dad, coming from his work, of course, all most of the day he's working and he's exhausted, maybe frowning at some time and exhausted or tired. So try to come. Assalamu alaikum, father. How are you? How is everything? Oh, you look smart today. You look handsome today. What a nice tie. What a nice. Just like that to make him feel that he's really in يعني be appreciated by you. Very important. Also to make dua for them in your salah when you are praying, especially during your prostration. Make dua. Make dua for them that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them the health, and that Allah rewards them, for example, for what they did for you. All these things help them, as you mentioned, and share them their happiness and sadness. If they are happy, for example, something happened to your parents and they are happy, so you are not coming and be sad in front of them. Try to share their happiness, or on the reverse, they are sad, something happens, so you don't come and start laughing and show them that you are not caring about their feelings. This is very important. Or sometimes they are busy doing something, so you come at the time they are busy and wants to talk. And why don't you talk to me, mama? Why don't you talk to me? You spend a lot of time in your mobile. Just I am your son. No, it's not like that. Because sometimes the mother or the father, they are really having, for example, talking to their relatives or having something to do, and sometimes even working during by using the mobile. So I have to be smart enough to choose the suitable time for coming to mama to talk to her, not when she is busy or when baba he is busy. This is very important to be smart when you are dealing with your parents, and choose the best time to sit with them, to talk with them, to share with them their feelings and then your feelings. And be sure that they will very happy, you will be very happy when you are doing that to them. And as I mentioned, make for them specific time just to sit with them. Other things, kissing their hand. And I can give you the homework for next time. I will ask all the people that attended today, did they kiss the hands of their mothers and their father or not? Kissing their hand. Kissing is very important, especially in general, kissing is and hugging is advised, but especially kissing the hands give more respect to them. And they will be very happy if you do that, that it is a sign of appreciation and sign of love and respect from your side. So kissing and hugging, again, you can see this picture, what this little boy is doing for his mom. He's doing for her foot bath. He's bringing the basin with water and he's washing the feet of his mother. And he's very happy by doing that. And you can see the mother always also is very happy. This is one of the ideas. Another one that bring gifts in this picture. And this is kissing the hands. All these things will try to do it if you can, kissing, especially hugging. And inshallah, next time I will ask you who did that. and he will be rewarded, inshallah. So we'll stop here, and inshallah to continue next time. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب